Hey girl, hey! So this video I'm going to be vlogging about some of my favorite books over the years. I thought it'd be kind of fun to reminisce on some books that I liked when I was younger and some books that I've been really liking recently too. Talk about some books that I read in middle school that I was obsessed with. I'm not going to talk much about them because these aren't like necessarily recommendations. I mean, if you like middle school books or if you're in middle school or something, maybe you could check out one of these, but they're just kind of reminiscing for me, and if you've read any of them, I thought it'd be kind of fun if I kind of went over them, so I'm just gonna go really fast. Bras and Broomstick series, I love this. This isn't the first one, I think this is the last one, but it's just, I think there's 4 of them, and yeah, there's 4, and this is the last one. It's called Parties and Potions, and it's just so cute. It's such a fun little series about a girl who finds out that she's a witch, and it's like kind of like spin-off of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, except it's just really fun and kind of relatable for middle school, 9th grade. I think she's in 9th grade or something like that. I read a lot of like series. I never really read standalone books that much when I was in middle school. I really liked this series called Students Across the 7 Seas. SAS is the abbreviation. Study abroad program series about girls studying in different countries, and it's kind of interesting to hear their experiences and stuff, but this one is called Westminster Abbey. So it's a girl named Abby going to England. This series I was obsessed with, and I haven't read it for a long time, but I don't know how it would be. I feel like you could still enjoy it when you're like my age, a little bit older, but I do remember like it is kind of young, and I could be wrong because I haven't read it in years. I read it in like 6th grade or something, but this is The Ugliest series, and it's by Scott Westerfield, and it's one of those dystopian kind of futuristic books that I love, and it's really interesting. It's like about a girl, and in her society, once you turn 16, is it 16? I think it's 16, you undergo this like procedure to make you pretty, which is like, they use biological standards of beauty or something like that to make everyone basically look identical. Well, not really, but like you still look kind of like yourself, but like they have these standards and stuff, and it's to make everyone like equal, and it's really complicated, but it's her finding out, like she goes and she meets a friend who tries to tear her away from the society before she gets the procedure, and it's really complicated, but it was really good, and if you like dystopian books, I think it'd be really good. I'm just going to admit it right now. I was obsessed with the Click series in middle school. Oh my god, I read every single one. I loved it. It's just total like middle school drama in a series. I don't know, but I loved it. The same author of the Click series is called Alphas, which I really liked. I don't know if anyone's read this book because I don't think it's that popular, but I was obsessed with it. It's like a girl who was a class ahead of the girls in the clique. She like got accepted to the exclusive Alpha Academy place, and they go and they're on this like island, and it's a bunch of like alpha girls living on this island, and they have to like compete for something. I don't know, but I remember I really liked it. This book is so adorable. This is called Shug, and it's by Jenny Han, and this like was my favorite book ever in like 7th grade. It's just like so well written, especially like it really captures like a 7th grade persona, because I remember I was like in the same kind of stage of my life and stuff, and when I read this, and I just loved it so much, and it's a really adorable book. The Host by Stephanie Meyer, that's a really good book still. Like I remember that I read it when I was younger, but I still think it'd be good for someone like my age and stuff, and it was really good. And I know they're coming out with a movie, which I'm so excited about, but that's not for a while. I think they're still filming it right now. There was this book that I read like long ago, like 5th grade maybe, called The Prophecy of the Stones, that I thought was so good. I loved it so much. I don't know where it is though. I'd like to reread it to see how I think of it now. I read all the Gossip Girl books when I was in like, when I was a freshman, I think. I read the whole series, was like in my school library, and I was obsessed with them. I don't remember a single thing from them now, and I don't like watch the show or anything. We read this book in freshman English class that I loved, and it was called The Alchemist, and it's about this boy like learning about like destiny and following this. I don't remember all of it, but I just remember it was really good. Those are kind of like the reminiscing books that I liked when I was younger, and now I'm on my Kindle because I haven't, like ever since I got this I think my freshman year or 8th grade year. Now ever since, all my books have basically been on this, so I'm gonna read some of my favorite books more recently. Pretty Little Liars series, of course, love it. I read the whole series like before the first season of the show was even over, and I loved the books. I don't know if I could say, I think I like the show better. Not necessarily, I think they're like equally as good, but like I think it's more entertaining to watch the show because it's different than the books, so I don't really know what to expect, you know? If you like Pretty Little Liars, I think it'd be interesting for you to read the series, and I finished that a while ago. Some of my favorite books lately, these are all basically like dystopian kind of books. I'm sorry, but I'm obsessed with them. Obviously The Hunger Games, I have talked about that so much on my channel, it's not even funny, like I don't even need to talk about it more. I actually also read the Matched series. If you want to hear more in depth, I'm pretty sure, what's her name? All the Glitters 21 on her vlog channel, she does literature books, videos where she talks about books in depth, like kind of reviews, so I'll link her channel down below if you want to go check out some of these, because I know that she's read a lot of these too. And yeah, also Crossed, that's a sequel to Matched, and I read that and it was really good. And the third one is coming out this year or next year or something like that, and I'm really excited to read it, but that's a really good series too. Divergent, you guys know I'm obsessed with Divergent. I think it's almost as good as The Hunger Games, and it's just really, really good. And I just read the sequel too. It just came out at the beginning of the month, and I read that in like 3 days because I wanted to, like, I could have read it in one sitting if I wanted to because I'm just so obsessed with it, but I tried to make it last, but it only lasted like 3 days. Now I have to wait a whole year for the next one. Delirium. Delirium is a really good book too. I really loved that, and I also read the second one of that, which is Pandemonium, which came out a couple months ago. And that was really good too. The ending was like such a cliffhanger though. Like I cannot wait a whole nother year to find out what happens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those are some of my favorite books from the past and a couple that I've been loving recently. And I just thought this video would be fun because I talk about in favorites and stuff, books sometimes, but I thought it'd be fun just to kind of include it and reminisce about old books. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you've read any of these and what your thoughts are, and comment down below some recommendations you have for me to read now. I'm kind of busy reading books for like school and stuff, but in the summer I'd love to have books to read. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!